against like you really should
Well
just
done.
you should consider just being the guy who makes death sounds in games.
I'm just banking on like of the two people who watch this channel, one of them being in the
A
industry
voice
and just
scout.
calling me
Yeah, a
in.
scout. Hell yeah. Alright,
Yes,
so, last we left off, you pushed on further with your assault towards, in the process of being abandoned laboratory, where some shady
laboratory.
shit was going on, with, Ridgeco, where you might find some evidence of Ridgeco and its ties to companies within Emberwell, uh, Ridgeco's
Not
existence
Amberwell.
specifically, and you were finally at the lab itself, and you charged in. You had gone through 6 of 7 assassins up to that point, and the seventh one was there. He had a scythe that could cut through anything, and armor that had blade that could put out blades in it with that same magical tech that let those blades cut through anything. Uh, you had a big scrap. You cut off Azora's leg.
That was
Then
unfortunate.
uh, and then you managed to get his scythe away from him. But then his armor had blades that could cut through anything. And then through a lot of high risk moves, you blasted him out, blasted him away. But then his suit kept fighting for him. His armor suit. He was conked out, but his armor went into a sort of like rage mode almost. Not rage mode. Went into like a panic mode almost, and
Defense
covered
mode.
itself in those blades and just started killing everything in sight. It shredded through one of the hostages you had. It cut up Zora a lot, cut up Aegis, tried to cut up Nostria, nearly cut up Corum, nearly killed a lot of people.
We had a rough time
Uh,
last session.
yeah, you managed to trap it. You managed, after a tense chase sequence, to trap it in a magical circle that Nostria was able to rig up to disperse all of the magic within it to reduce it to just a pile of scrap. And you managed to get out of there with your lives intact and solid evidence of Ridgeco's connection to specifically to Nemo, because you managed to find a written up contract between Dr. Gamble and Miller of Nemo,
A good thing.
which and then you managed to get out of that sort of district of Emberwell that had been cordoned off under the pretense of construction. And you managed, but really it was just a lawless zone, so they could, pull out all the stops to kill you. But you got out of there with
Like in
evidence,
Black Lagoon.
and you took a scientist hostage, and also the guy who was in the blade suit. Uh, you took him to you went
Did we
to
take him
Dream
out
Pits.
of the blade suit?
Yeah, the blade
Yes.
suit was returned into scrap.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah. So yeah, you
Oh yeah,
with
now
this new evidence and these new hostages, you went back to Dream Pits garage and met up with Miller and Calderon. Not
do
Miller.
we want to
With
call it
Hendrix,
hostage?
with Hendrix and Calderon.
Do we want to call it hostages? I
They're
prefer
more prisoners than hostages.
Yeah.
I prefer the term keeping them for their own safety.
Yeah, and so Calderon told you that, all right, yeah, that we're having a board meeting tomorrow, the meeting of the board of Emberwell. Miller will probably be there. The founder of Nemo will be there. The CEO of Nemo will be there. Come, meet me. In the morning. And I will bring you to Harpool. As before he heads in the board meeting, and we'll be able to confront them right there with everyone present and get some truths out of them. You just need to, bring yourselves, your testimony, good testimony, and the evidence you have.
Alright, yeah. That's, I guess that's what Aegis is going to be doing the night before then, is going over what documents we have and looking for choice bits. Probably gonna
Right.
enlist the help of whoever else is interested in digging through that dirt, whoever's up to it.
Yeah,
Well, sadly, Axe can't read.
Yeah, I imagined Axe would step down from that.
yeah.
Azora's going to see about, like we're keeping her good and bloodied up and injured, but she is going to inquire about at Dreambit, or no, at Horrorpool. They we're gonna talk to Horrorpool guy about seeing if she can get some kind of better prosthetic in the meantime.
I mean, yeah, he had told you
Yeah.
that when you asked about it, and he said, "Oh, Horrorpool has the best
Yeah.
in robotics." So
She's
if you
gonna
wanna
look
purchase
into
one.
that.
Well, you're currently. It's the night before, so you're currently in the nowhere, and
Fair enough.
yeah, in the Dream Pit garage. So. But yeah, Aegis just going through all the shit you took from that lab. Yeah, aside from, you have that damning document that shows a signed agreement between Gamble and Miller. You have, you have, just a few like devices, sort of like defunct like bits of equipment that are bearing, symbols that are associated with that you can prove are associated with Ridgeco.
You know what? Might be I'm gonna throw this to Em and Sweet. You remember the giant guy and his handler, the one who was going to explode?
Yeah.
Do you think it might be worth Aegis going out, because we're criminals in the city, but trying to go out and like asking people who were standing around the zone yesterday and like, hey, did you see a giant guy leaving? Trying to like track him down.
Might be.
Because if we could get him, but he's probably somewhere fucking locked up tight, and we have one night.
And I don't know if
he'll be willing to
they'd be willing to
talk.
like testify, like especially if he could like blow up or whatever.
Well, my argument was going to be that they're not going to detonate you right there.
It would be pretty like bold metal of them if they did. Azora would respect it.
Respect as you just get nuked, like from the same.
It's something Azora would do.
Because that's actually something I realized of saying. It's like, hey, do you think you can go hang out in Nemo? And it was like, oh damn it, I guess that's harsh. But then think about it, they wouldn't detonate them if they were in the foyer. Surely they would. Like, that would be fucking bonkers if they were like, nah, fuck you, we're going too. But no, we'll leave them. We have got fucking Cutsuit, man. We can. Yeah, actually.
That scientist who said he was willing to testify.
Yeah, actually, that's the thing. Aegis, while he's going over documents, he's gonna ask Azora and Axe when they have time to talk to the man in the suit if he wakes up. See if he'll be willing to talk.
Axe had tried that. That was something you did try.
Ah,
yesterday.
damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot that. All right, yeah, never mind then. All right. Yeah, then Aegis is just going over documents. That's
so
his
you're
evening.
just sorting everything. So yeah, you just sort everything out. Before. All right. Cool. So. I would like. So we're gonna have some consequences for a choice made. Let's see. I guess. Who wants to roll wisdom?
I can roll some wisdom.
I should never roll wisdom.
I've got a good track record with wisdom.
All right.
That's a
Interesting.
9.
Interesting that the woman in the party with the least amount of brain, like literally least amount of brain of the
Sweet.
party.
I think you should pull the ripcord on where you're going with this.
The
Probably.
ripcord? Just rev it the fuck up?
Hey, are you? Hey, are
Oh,
Sweet and
what's the
Snake
thing? What's the
both-
thing on a parachute called?
Shoot, like the shoot cord, like
No, I think that is still a ripcord. I don't know. When I think of ripcord, I think of like an engine.
you
though.
could just
like,
say
When I think of
You could just-
ripcord, I could have just said pull the cord, but
Hey, are Swede and Snake both going to be rolling as their characters? Do they both remember?
Jesus
Like, I'm-
Christ,
you're
he's
gonna
so-
see. You're gonna see when you.
That's pretty
You're gonna see
cool.
when.
I'm gonna
maybe
see-
you would get your alignment more if you were in character.
I'm just gonna say, Neo, if you were on like a Gmod roleplay server, you would have so many people banned for fail RP.
Yeah.
You'd just be
He
like,
would.
Good.
it's fail RP, bro.
There we go. No,
Not
I'm
rolling
playing
as your
Reina this
character.
session. Yeah, I'm playing Reina this session. I'm gonna make the
Okay.
best goddamn food rolls.
That's
Bring me
awesome.
more soup, Reina.
Oh no.
So, let me think about this. Zora,
Yes.
you just sort of like, just sort of hanging around. You don't got much to do. You're just sort of in one place, just letting, not much to do. What you have your thoughts. That's about
Mhm.
it. You eventually you hear from the storage room. You hear some thumping, and you
Okay.
think you hear like some like muffled like something like, that noise basically.
Okay,
muffled.
yeah.
Oh
Azora
yeah.
sort of, with difficulty, props herself up and sort of, like still testing her peg leg. It's probably good to get the practiced walk on her peg leg. Does walk over to investigate.
Funk.
All right, so you're gonna
Funk.
walk over to the storage room and open it.
Yeah.
All right. So you open the door to the storage room. You see Skinner, with the gag that Axe put in him last session, after he took him away.
Oh yeah.
When Skinner, who had said, "Hey, just please, just listen. If that guy wakes up, I'm gonna scream though." Axe's response was to gag him.
What did he
Uh,
gag him with?
Sock.
A sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do
No.
you remember Axe
Skinner
blasting rope into the sock drawer?
tied up on the floor.
True, yeah.
You see, so Skinner tied up on the floor, gagged up, like tears in his eyes, and you look up past him, and the scientist has had his fucking throat ripped out,
Oh no.
and the guy who was in the blade suit, has a knife in his mouth that he is like holding like the other executive with, the guy who got his hand crushed during the
Axe take no
incident with
responsibility.
the small guy.
So what's he doing exactly?
He's about to fucking no, he's basically just sort of coiling around that guy and like getting a knife to his throat.
When you say coiling around, like he...
As it he's getting him in a lock as best he can,
Okay.
with his hands tied behind his back.
Gotcha.
Man,
me-
who would have done who does something like that?
That's a
I can't-
good question.
I can't believe you let this happen, Azora.
Oh my god.
Sweet's falling back on O'Malley right now. Is it just
Yeah, no, O'Malley actually appears instead of Axe.
Axe's high agility allows him to dodge responsibility?
The the scientist, or not scientist, the suit who he's attacking, what is his current condition? What's his situation
Skinner.
other than?
No, the other guy. It's
Oh.
the guy. Yeah, remember the other
Oh
guy
yeah,
you
yeah.
took? Yeah. He's he's just he looks like frightened, catatonic almost from the fright.
Okay, is
Like,
he
about-
bound?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just being a baby.
Um. Hmm. I'm going to moving in as fast as I can with sword sheathed, just like essentially stab this guy in the face with my like sheathed sword. Not like
Stab him in the face. You're gonna.
again with the sheathed
So
sword.
you're gonna
like
jab him.
yeah,
in the-
jab.
Oh,
Yeah.
jab, not okay. So with
Yeah.
with it in its scabbard, you're going.
Yes,
To just,
yes,
So you're just gonna
yes.
whack him with your.
Yes.
Give him a
Okay.
good old poke.
Very well.
Yeah.
Roll hack and slash.
I
That's
only just realized the correlation between jab and stab just then with that.
Yeah.
A short,
Alright,
sharp, direct hit.
All right.
right
so-
in the eye.
Gotcha. So yeah, roll your damage.
And this is capture. This is stun damage. But that is. Oh, let me. What is this? I have to roll that twice. Keep better result. 9.
All right.
9 damage.
Well, he while you do move to do this, you're not quick enough to stop him from seeing you come forward. He threatened, like he's clearly threatening to fucking gut this suit if you come closer, but that's not gonna stop you.
I mean, like the nature of the attack is to push him off. Like I'm not dealing damage proper. I'm like just trying to like push him back and disable him long enough to.
Right,
know.
but with that 7 to 9, I'm just saying
That's not going to like.
Yeah. So are you gonna keep just going forward and
No,
bonk him?
no.
even if
If he wants to, play this out as a hostage situation.
Yeah. Okay. So you relent
Yeah.
off the attack before
Yes.
you actually bonk him. Yeah. Okay. Because he's too quick. He's got him. He's got the knife right at the fucking jugular, like
Mhm.
like glaring
That can't
at
be
you.
good.
Yeah. So Azora's, maintaining eye contact with this guy.
Yeah.
Looking down on him.
Yeah. And he again just sort of like with like through like the gritted teeth as he's holding the knife and the blade in his mouth just says, if you don't, so it says, you are going to let me out of here and out of this building, or
No.
I'm going to cut through as many bits of flesh as I can.
No.
Yeah, and Azora, just sort of stares at him, gives it like a good 30 seconds, and sort of sighs, and she is going to put her sword back at her hip and goes to unlock the door to the hold that he's in.
All right. Gotcha.
What is his response to this?
So you're unlocking the hold. What do you mean, door to the hold?
The door, the cage he's in with the other guy.
He's in a cage.
Oh, is he? I assumed.
No, you just have him locked up. You had them all tied up in storage.
Well, yeah, but like the
Yeah, he's just saying like, I am going to leave this vehicle, and you are not going to follow. You are not going to get anyone else up.
Yeah, and so essentially, Azora is going to draw her sword, slowly, deliberately, and does tell him to like hold out his hands that are bound.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's ready for you to cut his binds.
Yeah. First I'm actually going to cut his leg binds so he can like, get up.
All right.
Still, hey, is he bound? Are his hands in front of him or behind his back?
I imagine behind his back.
Okay, that works. So Azora is going to, essentially like, tell him to roll over so she can, access his
Right.
back to cut
Yeah,
those.
yeah. He presents his back to you.
He presents his back. I still have the balance talisman.
Still has. You don't. No, wait, you have. Your that's in your book, ain't it?
Wait, wouldn't I have my book on me?
You've got that in your.
If I was
notebook.
just like in.
Right. You have. You're gonna really try and bring that out.
I'm gonna try.
All right. I mean.
Well, no, you know what? I'll
He's
wait.
got
I
his
won't do
eye
that
on
now.
you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. He's got his eye
Yeah.
on you. He's gonna see you like bringing another tool out.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just telling you undo the bindings. If,
Can't believe that the Sora is just letting a prisoner
in fact,
get
he
away.
actually, I think he's actually gonna say, no, you, no sword, like you undo the bindings. Like undo the ties, the knot. Just get that off.
Okay, yeah. Azora's going, thinks about it for a bit, and then is going to start untying the bindings.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, gonna untie the bindings and stand up a little bit. So standing over him still, and gonna see what he tries to do here.
Yeah. So, as soon as the bindings are off of him, he keeps he makes sure that when he stands up and he keeps again he's holding this executive the suit with him, and he has again the knife at his throat, and he stands up with him, sort of with the guy in between you two, basically, as he's holding him.
Okay. Is he
And-
still like holding the knife in his
No,
teeth?
no. Like as he stands up, he lets the blade fall into his hand.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that he can hold it at the throat easier. And now speak a little easier. And now he says,
Mhm.
"I am going to back up out of here. I am going to back up out of this vehicle, and I am going to leave the building, and you will not follow me, and you will not wake anyone in this, and you will not wake any of your patriots."
No.
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 Your hostage isn't that valuable.
Oh,
His life
fuck.
doesn't mean anything. If you kill him, that's a problem, but that's no different to him leaving. You
I'll
need
leave
better
him.
leverage than that.
How about I'll leave him here when I go. And I won't. And if you try to stop, and if you don't want to let me leave, then this blade has a lot more targets than this guy.
Azora raises her eyebrow at that.
You know, we kicked your shit in while you were wearing,
Yeah.
like, the raddest armor known to man, right?
Yeah, we're gonna beat your ass.
Maybe that was a power limiter. Maybe this guy is, like, 10 times stronger without it. I don't know.
I can do this, he said.
It's a lot of talk for a man with one knife and no armor.
You think I only have one knife? You didn't see this one, did you? Who knows how many other I got? I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, and I am offering you the
I think he's lying.
opportunity not to see them.
I think he's lying. Don't take it.
Then why bother with all this? Why not use that in the first place?
Needed you to undo my bind. Needed less noise. Better for everyone, isn't it?
Not to insult your intelligence, but there were other prisoners here you could ask to do that for you.
No.
He blushes slightly, realizing that actually would have been a better plan.
Well,
This one's
Well-
got a... No, these two. Too frightened. Too spooked. Too injured. And the other one, well, he just had to die.
but why? Is he on Axe's side?
So Azora sort of, narrows her eyes and just, is going to think it over and no, he probably wouldn't go for that deal. This is an interesting scenario. Let me try and think what I want to do with this.
How will Azora get through this one?
It's like,
Sometimes you just have to deal with a hostage negotiation, and you just don't care how it is for anyone involved.
it's like, I don't want to get this hostage killed for everyone else.
Yeah,
But, like,
But
he is valuable to our plans tomorrow.
yeah, that would be a predicament. But
man,
it's like how like Azora's very willing to fight this guy, but it's like how to get him away from the hostage to do that,
I'm just amazed. What could we have done to prevent this?
I wonder.
Like, why didn't that guy scream any louder?
It's a good question.
Can you believe it, Snake? Oh, we have terrible hostages.
Yeah, they should be more complacent and just like, well, this is my life now. They just fight against their identity as a hostage.
And they don't even scream well enough to be saved. Like, and then they expect us to go and save them.
You know, if only someone hadn't put a sock in his mouth, maybe the screaming would have alerted more of us.
Yeah. If only. But we don't know who did it. Maybe it was Corum.
Now, I have no doubt that you could subdue me before I manage to kill everyone in this vehicle. But you really think can you take the risk? Think you can subdue me before I can kill at least someone sleeping out in that room? Doing enough damage. Is that worth it to you?
I have an
Or
offer.
Would you Ooh. Let's hear it.
Ooh. My offer
You
is
release
just
the hostage, and I put down my sword and shield. At the same time,
And
all
what
you have to do to get out is get past me. If you think you can beat a one-eyed, unarmed cripple.
And
Boy, can I?
How about... Yeah, he like looks between you and like the door out, and says, "Open the door that leads out of the vehicle first."
Yeah, Azora is going to back up, slowly, deliberately, and do that. Open the door behind her.
Yeah, so yeah, the way out. Yeah. Now
Azora is
then.
also going to, as she does that, she puts down her sword but keeps her shield on her and says, you let the hostage go. Once he's clear, I give him, he takes my shield when he goes.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. So, count of 3.
If that's what you want.
1, 2, 3. And yeah, he
Yeah.
like just drops the hostage. And you?
Azora sort of, pushes the shield towards him.
Yeah, as he pushes the hostage
Yeah.
towards the shield. So yeah, so you are letting go of the shield.
Yes. So I now have no armor.
Yeah, and now he's going to dash forward towards the exit of the vehicle, but he also throws his knife behind him towards a sleeping Nostrea.
What? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Nostrea?
Where's she?
Not Freya.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
is she?
You're getting out into the vehicle proper to get out of the back.
Wait,
Out the
what?
storage room. So
Nani?
someone is there. There's a common room. That's where the exit from the
Right.
vehicle is.
What? No, I thought the exit was from the storage room.
No, there's no entrance.
'Cause
into the
that's-
storage. What?
What? Yeah, because that's how we we had the wagon stored in here, and that was why the biggest entrance and exit I thought was here. There was one at the front and one at the back, and I thought the one at the back was to the.
The one at the back goes into the common area. The storage room was just the extra room that you.
We really should have drawn a
assigned
map
to
of. We
prisoner.
really should have drawn like an above head map.
No,
of what
I
this
thought the
interior
extra
looked like
room
at
was
some
Reyna's
point.
room.
Man, my mental picture of how this place is laid out has been entirely different from both of yours.
Yeah, same.
Well. But no, I've always figured the exit from the vehicle is that big exit. The entrance goes into the common room.
Either way, this guy has apparently passed by Nostrea at some point.
Anyway, there are sleeping people inside of him. Is all I'm saying.
Okay,
It could be Nostrea. It could be not Reyna. She's in her own room. It could be Coram.
I mean, even so, in general, I would have done this scene differently had I known that was the situation.
I mean, he made a reference to the people sleeping right there.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't with the that was before I gave him this offer. That was why I gave him this offer instead of him threatening more people, was to just put myself as the obstacle between him and the exit, rather than pushing him further into the...
So how do you want to deal with this? What's your preferred thing? You want to roll back?
Yeah.
Roll back. Think about
So
something else?
exactly where are we then? Where are we? What's going on here?
I'm assuming. Well, what I figured is that you were backing out of the storage room into the common area to access the exit to the vehicle.
Okay.
And that was going to be the sort of the stipulation was that you're going to open that door to give him an escape route.
Right.
and once the hostage and the shield were dropped, he was going to try and make it past you to get through the door.
And this is in the common room, and there are...
Yeah,
So who all is in here? How many people are in here?
there would be the common room. Sleeping in the common room, I would say would be Nostria, Corum, and Lotus. Maybe Axe.
Hmm.
I'm not sure where Axe.
No, he
Prefers
sleeps
to
like in the
sleep.
common room. Yeah,
Yeah, common area. Yeah, okay.
You know, he's big.
It is.
Sleep.
It is the biggest room.
Aegis sleeps in a tent outside.
You know, for the fun of it, X should also sleep
Has he been
outside.
setting up the tent in the garage?
He actually hasn't in this case because he's been
Yeah.
incognito is the thing. And not to mention, he should actually
Okay.
still be awake because he's going over the documents.
Okay,
Oh,
but
you-
so Azora will. I'm going to modify the offer a bit with this new
right.
understanding of the geography.
Gotcha.
So Azora is going to, in addition to the like giving the hostage the shield and leaving him in there, that we will, do this outside of the nowhere. And Azora,
Okay.
puts this to posits to him that like I Azora don't want other people at risk. You don't want to wake up and now be fighting off 5 combatants instead of 1.
All right. So
And
the idea is you walk. So you're gonna walk him out of the nowhere with the hostage, and then the challenge is, can he make it past you to out of the garage?
kind
thus
of.
out of the
Essentially,
building.
Azora will say, like Azora will back up out of the nowhere, like to the back of the ramp, and he will be like, leave the hostage in the nowhere and exit without the hostage.
Right. And once he exits without, so wait, when does he drop the hostage?
As he, like leaves the nowhere.
Right. And he'll still have your sleeping people behind him in that case.
I mean, once he's out of the nowhere, like, I mean, they'd be like around the corners of a door, I imagine.
Yeah, basically. Okay. So out of the lip of the doorway. So
Yeah.
it'll be on the. All right, gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah. So with that in mind, then,
Which that does give him quite a bit more room to maneuver in, but
yeah. So with that in mind, yeah, once the hostage and the shield are dropped, he's going to make a dash straight for it, just knife in hand, straight, like just sort of like 90 degrees away from you.
gotcha.
Yeah.
What is the general sort of layout of the
garage.
garage? Yeah.
It's like it's a decently sized garage. It's like there's some there's like 6 stone pillars, we'll say, parking lot pillars. There's a few just sort of decommissioned vehicles, basically just dotted around. Few doodads. There is one door sort of at the edge of sort of going up from like a small staircase that leads into the rest of Dreambit, and then there is the garage door leading directly outside.
Right. And which direction does he bolt in?
He bolts towards the Dreambit door, the door leading into the building proper.
Okay, interesting. I am, going to, as best as I can, like diagonal run, run towards where he's running, try and like
Right.
get to cut him off.
Well, roll dex
Yes.
and roll it again and take the worst result. You have
That's
a peg
fair.
leg.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
Okay, so yeah, you like tried to dash forward,
Yeah.
but like no, like you trip up actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. Like this is like the moment and you just like no, that peg
Yeah.
that leg is just not that's not good. You trip.
But
Flat
it's
out.
impressive. It's an impressively well-made peg leg.
Yeah, no, you trip. You just like fall flat on your face as he like just rushes to that door, opens like just like by the time like you're getting up, like he's already at the door opening it, about to like
Okay.
run
So
into the
there are
building.
like, vehicles around in various state, this is like a mechanic things are working on, like a like mechanic's garage, right?
Basically.
Like
Yeah, there are a few. Yeah, there's just a bunch of few doodads here and there.
so yeah, and there are doodads around. Like I assume there would be lots of like, wrenches and things like that,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
yeah, I want to essentially just grab a wrench and, like throwing an axe, just fucking Winry Rock Bell him.
Gonna try that. Alrighty.
Yeah. That's also Dex. Right?
Yep, that is Dex. All right. So yeah, you toss that at him. Let's see. I'm gonna say,
And this would also be trying to deal stun damage, not,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. This is a volley. Go ahead. Yeah. Roll damage. See if this.
That doesn't count as anything, yeah. For stun damage. Once
Ooh,
again.
9. Nice. Okay, yeah. You like it like hits him square in the back and like ah! And like stumbles. Like
Okay.
drops his knife like right at the door. And he has to like grab it and like get up, try to get up again. So you have time to try and do something else. Maybe yell for everyone else or
Yeah.
get to him.
I'm gonna, dash to him. I am gonna like yell out, kind of just inarticulately, um, but like try and charge him, yeah. Um, as best I can with the old peg leg.
All
The
right,
new peg leg.
roll dex.
Do I hear that?
You do.
I'm gonna say Aegis hasn't gone to sleep. He didn't hear any of the
Yeah.
commotion because he's been thing. But yeah, I'm gonna say he gets up and like pokes his head out the roof.
All right, yeah, you see the guy picking you see Azora struggling to get to him, get to the guy from the blade suit as he picks himself up off the floor and opens up the door into Dreambit HQ.
All right. What is the closest weapon to me where I am? Like on the ship.
Closest weapon to you. So I'm assuming you were probably just doing this up in the cockpit then.
Yeah, I was probably
That's what
wearing
you
my
were going
levers
through.
and just like reading through documents, not like armed to the teeth indoors.
Right. The closest thing to you then would the closest weapon to you would actually probably be like just probably a knife on Jailbird actually.
I'm not gonna pick a knife off her. Like, if it was in my own compartment.
Her rifle as well.
I guess I'll. Yeah, I guess just grabs the
My
rifle.
old rifle.
Grabs, yeah. Sorry.
Grabs the rifle
Yeah.
and like, kind of
Opens up the
shakes,
pops the hatch. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of like calls out, "Axe, Jailbird, his suit guy's done a runner heading for Dreambit,"
Yeah.
and like and then Aegis just like basically runs out of the thing, like he's gonna try and catch up with him.
Alrighty.
I'm not
yeah,
waiting for them to
so-
wake up, but I just shout
Yeah.
and go.
All right. Roll dex.
Aegis is jumping off the roof of the nowhere because it's faster than running out. Whoa.
All right, yeah, you're right there up on the hatch. Yeah, you react in time. Like you have a clean, you can make a clean shot. You have that opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the leg.
Absolutely, gotcha. Do it.
Boom.
Oh baby,
Boom.
that's what we're talking about.
Free damage.
Hey, we took off
Nice.
his armor.
Nice.
But he doesn't have any armor.
Yeah, we took it off. That's my point. He don't got armor to protect him from. So 3
Actually,
damage is still, you know.
Was that that was a called shot, wasn't it?
If he was, well, I mean, narratively,
You
I
said
was
you were going for the legs, and a 10 plus is plus
Oh.
your damage. You can hobble you hobble them.
Oh yeah, cool. They are hobbled and slow moving.
Hey, both
there you
of
go.
us.
Hey,
We've
Yeah,
leveled
no, yeah,
the playing field.
so you like grab Jailbird's rifle after waking her up, and she said, "What the fuck?" And you are already out in the hatch. And that's when you see him about to enter Dreambit HQ proper, and that's when you just take the shot, bam, and like shoot him right in the leg, right through the kneecap, and like he like falls over like swearing.
I was using
Sort
that.
of back down the staircase as Jailbird like joins you up on the roof. It's like, what? What's going on?
Hostage got out. Guy in the suit. Blade suit. Not the suit. A suit.
Right. Want me to go collect him?
I'll go with you. And like he hands her the rifle. Good rifle.
Yeah.
Technically, it's my rifle that I let her use. For the record, I
Yeah.
paid for it.
Yeah, it was a gift.
Sorry. Don't be like that. We're a communist worker-owned company here.
So yeah.
I'm sorry to say
so-
we're actually capitalist. In fact, I put us up on the stock market. We are. People
What's a
have-
stock? What's a stock?
I'm the
Why you put
majority
those-
owner of the company.
Why you put us up on logs?
So yeah, Jailbird basically, well, she's gonna get to him first because she can just glide down. So
I was currently charging at him as Aegis.
yeah, but you were
shot him.
hobbling.
I was still had been giving chase.
Jailbird can fly.
They had a whole conversation.
I'm gonna say you get to him, probably right at the same time. Like you're getting up on him pretty close to him as he's clutching his leg. Jailbird like lands right beside him, and gun like readied, like pointed, like point blank at him, at his head, basically.
And yeah, Aegis is like climbing down the thing, and he's gonna run over to join them.
So as Azor's running up, Jailbird's getting there too. But this guy sprawled on the stairs, right? So
Yeah.
he's like sort of laid across the stairs now. So Azora is going to try and do essentially like tackle, get on him to try and immobilize him, but sort of specifically, he's on stairs, if there's anything we've learned about stairs over the course of these tabletop games, very dangerous place to be. And Azora, I'm essentially going to roll a, like capture type thing, but want to just like knee his lower spine against the stairs.
Throw a Pokeball. Oh, okay.
Just, try and break back kid him.
I'll be.
Wow. Are you gonna get jokes about doing this for years?
This is he deserves it. He's killed several people. He's not just some bureaucrat snot-nosed teen.
Bureaucracy has
right.
gotten more people killed than war.
Alright, yeah, roll strength.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a 9. He can retaliate for this.
Can.
It's gonna bite your
Huh?
leg off.
The other
Do
one.
I have- Yeah, and again, like not non-lethal damage, but capturing, debilitating.
Yeah,
That's the
he
word.
he like yelps out as like you crack into him, and he just like gripping his knife, just like with like a almost like a roar, just fucking stabs it into your knee. And
Knee for a knee.
Yeah.
Makes the whole world
So-
limp.
dealing, let's see, 5 damage.
Okay. I want to. So he stabs into my knee. I want to like grab his wrist though, like not let him just pull the knife back out, like
Uh-huh.
because essentially I want to take the knife
Um,
from him, confiscate it.
I mean, I guess roll dex.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, no, like he's like avoiding, he's just struggling with you. But Jailbird shows up, obviously, and just has
Yeah.
the gun like right at his face and just says, drop hands at your side. It's a losing battle. And he just like still in pain, like bleeding like out his leg, like just trying to grip onto the knife. Does just like glare at you and Jailbird. And Aegis, where are you?
I'm running over. I imagine I'd
Yeah,
be there
so
in
yeah.
a moment.
So yeah, you're running over. Yeah, you just see. Yeah, you hear Jailbird just telling you to just give the fuck up. Like that. Like that. He has no hope. And he's glaring at both of them. He has a knife embedded in Azora's knee. What do you have any? Do you have a contribution?
I gave Jailbird the rifle, right?
Yeah. She has it. She has it like aimed at his head.
I look around. What tools are about here, considering I just ran as quickly as I could over?
I mean, you got hammers, wrenches, bits, doodads, like half-finished projects, old projects.
Yeah, I guess then Akis just like picks up a wrench and just kind of finishes running over and just kind of levels that towards him and just says, "It's 3-on-1, and if I don't see any reason to keep you around, you're as good as dead."
He just looks between you three. Let's go with a knife. Lets his arms fall by his side and just says, "I plugged your leak."
You what?
He killed one of the other hostages or prisoners. Sorry, now I'm saying it because you got killed one of the other prisoners.
The scientist.
Yeah.
All right. Why'd you do that?
All right.
Loose lips. I was too willing to talk.
So you're loyal to Nemo then?
Loyal to a few things, mostly to myself.
And what were you about to do if you got up to Dream Bit right now?
Cause a mess. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
You really thought you were gonna get that far?
If I had managed to, if I had gotten into the company proper, would have been a lot more helpless people in between you and me.
Hey Zora, you got that thing on you?
Yeah.
The
talisman.
neutrality. Yeah.
Yeah, balance. And yeah, Azora does, pull, like reach behind her and pull her notebook out of its leather sheath, and just sort of hands the notebook to you.
Yeah.
Sitting there.
Aegis kind of flips it open and just says, "Now, you can talk as yourself, or," and he grabs a talisman, "we can get someone else to do the talking on your behalf. What are you loyal to? Did they do something to you, or is this all natural?"
What the hell is that thing?
Little thing that loosens lips.
Magic of the mind. You're not gonna like that.
What'll happen?
You tried that on other people who've worked in my field? Where there's still certain things they just wouldn't say.
So they have fixed you up then?
Aegis, do you have
given me
any
something
wood around?
stronger.
I can get some.
You like a long beam, about 6 feet. 2 if you
Damn.
have it.
Azora wants to be taller. We're going from peg leg
Yeah.
to stilts.
Been fixed up with something a lot that'll react. It's gonna be a lot more volatile if it comes into contact with something like that.
Pretty volatile without it. Alright, keep him... He's not going anywhere. Aegis, looks around for any, long bits of wood. He's kind of,
yeah.
talking as he goes, looking for his, what do we need this... What do you need this for?
I mean, I don't know. We might still have some scraps from the old cart. I don't know.
Yeah, but what do we need this for?
Azor will demonstrate.
Alright, yeah, he grabs a couple of long bits of wood and, brings them over to you.
Yeah, Azor just say, so, we haven't... Just binding this guy up did not work very well, so for the safety of our remaining prisoners, we're gonna do this how they do it in my country. And Azor is just going to crucify him, essentially, to keep him
What the
prisoner.
fuck?
What?
Wait, what?
We can't have this guy.
What the fuck? Excuse me?
What?
She's going to
You're
nail
gonna
him
what?
down by
What?
the arms
What?
to the wood, so
Excuse
he
me?
can't fucking
Excuse
sneak
me?
around anymore.
What the fuck?
Casually,
what-
we're just gonna crucify, upgrade to handcuffs or bind him even harder. We're going right to crucifixion.
Excuse
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
What the fuck, yeah? Oh, what the
I
fuck,
mean-
Azora?
We had him bound by the hands and feet tied up to the thing, and he still
Maybe
ripped the guy's throat out with his mouth.
maybe searching him for another knife.
And maybe start putting guards on him.
I mean, we can search him when he's crucified.
Oh You're very attached to this. What is the fucking guy from Dream Bit? What the fuck is Hendrix gonna fucking say when he comes downstairs and like, excuse me, I can't notice you've crucified someone in the garage. Can you...
Oh,
The workers
He's
are
fine.
a little bit upset.
and Azora's just gonna say, no, it's fine.
It's fine. We used to do this all the time back in my country. You Hemlock boys
That's
are
not-
way too.
You want to? You're not. You don't even want to do the actual crucifixion thing, which is just tie him to the thing. You want to nail him through?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's the hardcore death penalty crucifixion. That's not the.
Well,
Yeah.
it's generally used as a death penalty, yeah. But it's this guy's
I like that I called Axe at the beginning of this, and Axe never got up.
Oh, he's sleeping. He's actually Axe is actually sleeping really soundly right now.
Yeah, you've got to
Damn.
shake him if you want to wake
Oh,
Axe up.
damn it. Well, yeah, okay.
And,
Aegis brings over the wood, and then when Azora just mentions we're gonna crucify him, I think Aegis has to actually ask what the hell crucifixion is. He's like, you're gonna what? You're gonna what him?
Azora this is how we used to, or this is what we did with the condemned prisoners in my old country.
Okay, why have
And-
you grabbed a giant like 6-inch nail?
His hands and feet were bound, and he still managed, using his mouth and just what wiggling he could do, to,